What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be giving another Bitcoin daily analysis. As you can see on the 1 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at about 64,000, so roughly about the same price as about yesterday. As you can see, Bitcoin is currently trading in this upward like wedge channel. This typical channel usually indicates a more bearish outlook, but again, in the world of trading, patterns are usually not the greatest indicator. A good reliable source, but not always the greatest indicator. Bitcoin's price can go either way depending on the macro conditions or the economic conditions. As you can see on the bottom trend line, Bitcoin has 3 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which has 4 touch points. As you can see on the top trend line, that top orange arrow suggests that Bitcoin could break that top trend line, going parabolic, not necessarily parabolic, but upward in price. That bottom arrow suggests we could dip even further and break that bottom trend line. Again, it just depends on the macro conditions like the Clarity Act, the Middle Eastern conflict, which are very huge macros that have been overcast over Bitcoin over the past few months to a few years. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on my 1 hour chart setup. Do you agree with it? Do you find another way or another indicator that you see? But I do want to show you guys the 4 hour chart just to give you guys a much more broader perspective on Bitcoin's trading activity. As you can see on Bitcoin's 4 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at about 64,000, so similar to the price on the 1 hour chart and yesterday's price. As you can see on the 4 hour chart, Bitcoin is sort of trading in this downward like wedge channel, so the opposite of the 1 hour chart. This particular pattern suggests usually a more bullish outlook in the near future, but again, in the world of trading, patterns aren't a good they're not a good reliable source. Just something you can go off, but they're not 100% guaranteed. So Bitcoin's price can go either way depending on the macro conditions. As you can see on the bottom trend line, this trend line has 3 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which also has 3 touch points as well. Again, anything is possible. The 50-50 analysis here is still intact. Bitcoin's price can go either way. I do believe we could see a more bearish outlook if the Clarity Act gets settled. If Middle Eastern conflict tends to settle down as well, we could see more of a more bullish future. The 4 hour chart is a more macro head compared to the 1 hour chart. So if you're trying to look for a more long-term viewpoint on the chart, the 4 hour chart would be better. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on my 1 hour and 4 hour chart setup. Do you agree with it? Do you find or use other indicators or other patterns? Do you see other patterns? Let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have a good rest of your day.